big crowd out here, and it is one of my favorite shows, so I am so honored to introduce two of the cast members of the show. So let's bring them out here. We have Eliza Taylor, Bob Marley, and creator and executive producer Jason Rothenberg. Hey guys. All right, let's give it up for them again. Come on.
Hello.
Yeah. This is so exciting. How are you guys today? Good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a huge turnout here, and this is just really, really cool. And I know the end of last season, I mean, it kind of left us feeling, it was very emotional. You know, lots of tears, am I right?
Yeah, it was a very sad day on set.
Actually, the first time I've ever had to cut tears out of a sequence.
Oh,
like,
no.
everybody.
We were actually like we were losing, you know, two of our original cast members, so it was a really...
Yeah, it was a very heavy day.
Heavy day, yeah.
There was actually one, I don't know if you mind me saying this, but there was one... There was one take that me and Eliza were doing, and everyone's there. It's very emotional, and you can hear a grown man crying from behind the monitors, and it was Jason.
Yeah.
Very...
Yes, I was crying. We had our AD read Monty's part because we knew that as soon as we had Chris read it, these guys were going to turn on the waterworks, and it didn't matter. The AD made me cry.
Yeah, no, it was a special day, that's for sure.
And speaking of tears, you know, let's actually show a clip from last season.
You see it? Is it beautiful? It isn't my dreams. I hope we do better there. I hope Jasper was wrong, and we aren't the problem. I hope your lives there will be as happy as mine has been. Be the good guys. May we meet again.
Absolutely emotional, guys. How about that finale? I mean, I see a few tears in the audience here, but I am so curious. I mean, how is Bellamy and Clarke's relationship going to be changing next season? And they have to discover a new planet now. What can we expect from that as well?
A lot.
Ironically, even though we're jumping 125 years in the future, things pick up emotionally right where they left off, because it's as if, well, first of all, these guys did wake up, and it's as if they went to bed the night before and woke up the next morning, you know? Whereas last year we did a 6-year time jump, and everybody missed a big chunk of everybody else's lives. Bellamy had a girlfriend, Clarke had a daughter, you know. This season we pick up right where we left off.
And what can we kind of expect, maybe, from your guys' characters and relationship?
Certainly.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of exciting new pairings that are happening.
Yeah, true.
Exciting and unexpected groups of people to pair together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm facing something that is very challenging that I'm not allowed to talk about, but it is. It's definitely huge.
I feel like this show is racking up deaths like it's Game of Thrones or something. I mean, can we even call it the 100 anymore?
No, there's like
it's
4
like
people left.
Four. I mean, I think that's what we should go with. Was there a certain death that specifically hit you the hardest?
Gosh, I mean, so many.
Charlotte, probably for me.
Charlotte. Oh man, season 1, episode 3.
No, 4.
What was it 4?
Episode 4.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean,
I would have to say for me is Chris and Chelsea.
yeah.
I mean, losing 2 of our main characters, really good friends of ours, and
Losing Devon as well was really we cried a lot that night.
yeah, just a lot of friends of yours. I know you're going to see them, but it's just also you're not going to go through a whole season with them, side by side. So that was a bit tough.
Yeah, I mean, we know when we're going to kill a character.
And Lexa, yes.
I I was saying, when a character dies, when we make the choice to kill a character, it affects their lives as Bob and Eliza too, because they're losing a friend on a day-to-day basis, right? So it sucks, it's hard. That's a very hard conversation always.
Yeah, all of these characters have gone through so many hardships. So what does a happy ending look like?
Oh gosh, you got me there. What does a happy ending look like?
I mean, I guess I don't know. What's a win in your eyes, Jason?
I felt like the ending of last season was what a happy ending looks like.
That was pretty hopeful.
Yeah.
It was nice, as opposed to like what we usually do.
We've turned the page. It's a new story. It's a new world. We're not playing with the same theme of whatever it takes to survive. It's much more about trying to fulfill Monty's wishes for them, of doing better, of being better. It's going to be hard to do that. Survival will always be an issue for sure, but I won't say it's more hopeful, but they encounter some things in this new world that will be surprising, that we can't talk about.
Of course. Well, let's talk about last season. When you guys were reading the scripts, was there one moment that you were reading and just your mind was blown?
Probably the ending for me.
Yeah, the ending was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I told you. I don't think I told them about.
No, we didn't know
the script came out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think I might have heard from
yeah.
Chris, maybe. Yeah. There was that. I also thought, like we kind of heard rumors of the cannibalism for a while.
Oh yeah, that.
And then when I actually saw like the gelatin human
it
flesh.
was so
And and Ian's a vegetarian. Henry Ian's a vegetarian.
Is he?
So,
I didn't know. Oh no, he's a
pescatarian.
pescatarian.
He's almost full vegetarian.
He's a pescatarian. He only eats fish that eat other fish.
Oh.
That's a pesca?
He's a pesca. Henry Ian's a pesca.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, the cannibalism was definitely hard to read and then watch.
Yeah.
The worst kept secret of the season.
All right, you guys have to choose one person to rebuild humanity with. Who do you choose?
Like me as myself.
Like, yeah.
You, it doesn't matter. Your
the
character
show
or
or in
your
the
character or just in the world.
It wouldn't be Donald Trump.
Oh. I'm not touching that one. I don't know.
That's a tough one.
Gosh.
I don't know. There's like.
Correct answer. You
I
just
mean,
say
if I had to go like within the show, let's go
Let's
like.
keep it within that realm.
Yeah.
Rebuild the world. I mean, I was gonna say Becca, but she's very good at destroying them.
That's true. I think Murphy, he never dies.
Never dies.
And I don't know, he'd keep things interesting for sure.
Sure, keep it spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McCreary.
McCreary? Yeah, him too.
Oh yeah, both of those guys for me.
Yeah, there are so many shows doing crossovers these days. No? But if you ever did do a crossover, what show would you want to cross over with?
I reckon we should go with Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That would be great. Yeah.
That would be fun.
That would be hilarious. We could get Clarke and Bellamy as buddy cops and
yeah.
turn it into
that.
Work
comedy.
with Peralta.
Yeah.
Me and Jake Peralta. Solving crimes. Yeah. Yeah, I love that show.
Well, the show has literally traveled through time and space. Did you ever think that this world could become such a large universe?
Yeah, I mean, when we started, it was definitely sort of experiencing it. Sorry, thank you. This is new to me. When we started, it was looking at the world through their eyes, like through a keyhole, and all we saw was that keyhole. But we knew, if we were lucky enough to get to keep making the show, that we would expand it outward and begin to bring in other perspectives. And what we always try to do, obviously, is show the story from the bad guy, for lack of a better words, point of view. And by doing that, you're sort of widening your scope and building out the world. So you can expect a similar kind of idea as we do book 2, as we begin to see this world from their points of view at the beginning, and then meet others, and then begin to see and find out about, what's happened in that world. So.
And with a universe so big, I mean, if you stop killing off characters and destroying planets...
There's still a lot of characters.
Exactly. Do you think there'd ever be a spin-off of The 100?
Spin-off? Well, we're definitely talking about a prequel, which is taking place at the beginning of the apocalypse, but it'll be interesting, I think. But no, I don't think so.
But we're not in it, right?
We're not in it?
Yeah.
Well,
Whatever,
great-grandpappy
man.
Blake, great-great-grandpappy Blake is in it.
Okay.
Clark's great-great-grandmother and mother.
Do I play her?
That would be cool.
Okay. Now you've piqued my interest. Tell me more.
Well, I know you guys can't give away any spoilers. Everything's pretty under wraps for next season, but what can you tell us that can get us hyped for next season?
I'm going to leave this all in Jason's hands because there is so much we can't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, it is really, we're guarding it very closely. I don't want anything to get out. I want it to be a surprise for
Do you want to tell them, Jason, our secret?
What's our secret?
Oh, you've forgotten.
Yes, tell us.
Which secret?
About me doing a thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, Jason's letting me direct an episode this year. That's our secret.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yes, we're putting him behind the camera. He's always been someone who has a lot of ideas.
I'm annoying, basically.
Yeah, so I finally said, if you think you can do this, go ahead and do it. So,
Is that what it is?
no.
It's a challenge?
No, it's going to be awesome. He's a board director. Really, he is.
Guys, unfortunately, we are out of time here today. Thank you so much for being
for
here.
having
We're
us.
so excited for next season. Guys, please give it up for